Shady, I was irate when I watched Kyrie take that last shot. Because, one, I'm born and raised in Dallas. One of my greatest sporting moments was watching the Dallas Mavericks beat the Miami Heat for that first championship with Dirk Nowitzki. When they changed the street in Dallas to Nowitzki Boulevard and all those things, I was there for it. I actually am in love with the Mavericks for several reasons. So when I watch the Mavericks do things that make no sense, it frustrates me. Luka Dončić is one of two players, Luka and Kevin Durant, that I would want to have the ball in their hands with 7 seconds or left, game on the line. Luka, KD.
Two beasts.
Those are the top two.
You're right.
And more than Giannis, more than LeBron, Luka and KD. You got a team with Luka on it, and Kyrie is the one to take the game-winning shot, step back at that. Shady, it makes no sense. And the only reason they did that was because of the name on the back of the jersey in Irving. If Kyrie's not on that team, Luka's taking a shot. Kyrie's on that team, Kyrie's taking a shot, and the Mavericks lost. So I hate the fact that Kyrie took the last shot. I got a huge problem with it. What about you?
I loved it. Jason Kidd, I love the call. I truly do. When you have a timeout, right, and you jump the last play of the game, they're thinking, oh, you're going to Luka. That's the beauty of having Kyrie Irving and Luka on the same team. Who's the best defender going to guard? He's going to guard Kyrie? No, he's going to guard Luka. Do you know who's guarding Kyrie right there? TJ McCollum.
Didn't matter.
He's my height, right? So I love the play. He just missed a shot. And one thing he talked about is take some of the scale back off the pressure. He's trying to impress everybody. And I know that feeling. When you go to, I've been traded, right? Mm-hmm. And when I went to Buffalo, the hype was huge. Expectation level was up here. We got Shady McCoy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you try to meet that. You try to do everything in your power, and they call it pressing. Mm-hmm. So I can see Kyrie Irving pressing. When did Kyrie Irving struggling shooting the ball? But let's not act like Kyrie Irving can't shoot the last game winning shot. We love numbers here, right? So I'm gonna give you some numbers. Kyrie ranks 10th, he ranks 10th of go-ahead shots in the final minute of a game since he entered the NBA. What you mean? He has the most points in the fourth quarter. So in the fourth quarter, you need somebody to win a game. He's doing that for you. We got to put more respect on Kyrie Irving. I'm just telling you, he missed a shot. We all miss shots.
That's the second time in a row now you said that following a Mavericks game.
I mean, he missed a shot. Okay, cool.
Slick, where do you stand on this one, man? You got a problem with Kyrie taking the last shot?
I don't have a problem with him taking the last shot, and I have a problem with the fact that you didn't bring up that he's feeling pressure. Who had him at the top of feeling the most? Oh, that's right. This guy. I don't have a problem with him taking the last shot. I have a problem with putting the ball in his hands to decide who is going to take the last shot.
Break that down.
That has to be Luka Dončić. I don't really consider, to be honest with you, I don't consider Kyrie Irving a point guard. I consider him more of a shooting guard. He's more of a scorer than a playmaker.
Okay.
But Luka Dončić is the guy who drives this team. And so I want him to decide whether he's taking a shot or whether Kyrie is. And I don't care who he's matched up at. And you could tell, especially when you're considering that they're just putting this together. Mm-hmm. Who's more comfortable with all the pieces on the floor? Luka Dončić is. Kyrie Irving's not going to utilize everything that's available to him. Now, do I think that there may be a bigger game at work here in terms of finding out what Kyrie's capable of and giving him, hey, we believe in you enough. We don't care how these games have gone. Like, we still believe in you. We're going to give you an opportunity to go win this game. I think there's some of that. There's the empowerment, is the word you used, right? But the fact of the matter is, I still want these. As much as I want to empower Kyrie, I want to win games and make the playoffs more.
That part.
So that's why I've got to have the ball in Luka's hands and let him decide whether Kyrie's going to take that last shot.
Roy, where you at?
Yeah, I'm in between. I don't love Kyrie taking the last shot, but he can make final shots.
He's done it before.
He's done it before.
For a championship.
But where I agree with Slick is I don't like the play design. Get it into Luka, draw the attention of the best defenders, and then give it to Kyrie, who we know can hit that shot. He's also right about being comfortable. This isn't out of pocket for Kyrie to go and be with a new teammate and struggle. He went 3-4 with his first 7 games with KD. He went 0-2 with his first 2 games with Tatum. He went 1-3 in his first 4 with LeBron. It takes a while to get these things going. But because we know that that's true, and you should give a little bit of grace for this adjustment period when you bring in a new high-level player,
right.
get it to the player who's comfortable there.
Correct.
Get it to the player who this is his zone. Particularly if you're getting a step back three. I mean, that's what Luka does. That's what Luka does. So it's not that I think it's outrageous Kyrie would take the last shot. But if it's going to be Kyrie, go make this play, and this is, you got to win the game on this, that to me, I think, I mean, look, he makes the shot, we're not having this conversation. But he didn't make the shot, so now we're having this conversation.
He didn't make the shot, and it was a bad shot.
Why was it a bad shot?
It was a step back three. You got Luka on the court. Luka had 39 points, 2-5.
So they could have doubled him or something like that.
To Joy's point and to Slick's point, my thing is this: just let Luka touch the ball. You got 7 seconds left. That's a long time.
But Luka, Kyrie, they're so close. Real quick.
So close to what?
I mean, as offensive players, like, come on, Luka's better than Kyrie offensively, but not like way better.
At this juncture.
Let me ask you a question real quick. 10 times, in 10 times, right? How many times would TJ McCollum D up Kyrie Irving?
If he takes a step back three?
Come on, like, 1 out of 10 times?
No.
What?
You are, honestly,
I can't do it.
You're talking about TJ McConnell's size. Kyrie ain't. He's not KD.
Kyrie's not
He's not Luka. He doesn't like.
Y'all don't think Kyrie
where he dances on TJ is when he's going forward, not backward.
Like, go to the cup. That's my thing.
10 out of 10 times. Blah, 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 step back. That's what Kyrie does.
Hey, what did you tell it?
I'm gonna say this.
Give me some.
I wouldn't want that on that play either. You should go for the win in that spot. You don't want Kyrie driving in that spot unless that's a design play.
See, I ain't tripping.
On the biggest stage, right? On the biggest stage, with one of the best players that ever played a game, the #1 scoring champ of all time, LeBron James, on the biggest stage. They gave the ball to Kyrie Irving. What did he do?
That was in 2016.
That matters, though.
That was in 2016. It's 2023.
Okay. So that's not your.
How long are we gonna live off that shot?
Yo, we always.
How long are we gonna live off that shot?
We sit on this show and we talk about in playoffs and big games how much experience it matters, but then at this point it don't matter.
Shady, 2016. What were we doing in 2016?
Listen, it's in his DNA.
When was the last time he hit a shot that you remember?
Nets.
That won it.
Nets.
I don't remember.
This season with the Nets. It's true. Happened.
We need
This
dates.
Y'all be hating on Kyrie Irving.
That's it, Shady. That's it. 2016.
Would have given it a trip.
Somebody bring out the black and white tape so we can rewatch
that last night.
I watched this on VHS just last night, Shady. I watched it on VHS.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.